Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver.
If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks off a defender. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Red Raiders have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Nobody can bring him down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
It's early, but this crowd is fired. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the foul.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Silva. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught quickly. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeps it on the draw. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Past the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Briggs. In the clear at the 25. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 42, and the offense takes over right there in good position. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on the last possession. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he's got it again. Breaks free with room to run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Silva. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, how about the versatility of this offense? They just showed the defense on this play, you better be careful. It's not just about our receivers and our running back. They also better be careful. We're looking out for that big, lumbering fullback. He took the pitch and turned it upfield for a nice gain.
Now, 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
6 remain. 6 remain. Trick 9B.
To throw, it's Silva. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Back to throw. It's Silva. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back with that costly error here. Off the play fake on 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Continues to fight for yards. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Red Raiders Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The receiver grabs it, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 19 sets a kickoff.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. Oh, what a move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Silva. And the ball is hauled in. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the right. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drift. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-man.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Dropping back, it's Silva. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Gives it to the back. Zero running room, stuck right at the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back. It's Silva. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Short connection to the tight end here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. And the Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, I'm a bit... That jet sweep motion like that, it really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Silva. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. To throw, it's Silva. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Gets the first and still running. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Powering through the defender. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks free. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback still with the football. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4.
Here we go.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense.
And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.